and YouTube to Aki 2013 Day 11 English commentary. We had a good one yesterday. As you see, if you've seen it, you should have by now. Goedo with a surprise victory over Hakuho had everybody, the crowd, absolutely pumped. And with that said, we're going to get into the action pretty quickly. We've got back on commentary tonight. Alistair is going to be back with us. I don't know why I said it like that, but let me make sure with him real quick. And then once he's ready, I'll go ahead and do that. I've also got my throat lozenges at the ready. Alright, 1 second so I can see how you're popping up on the desktop audio. Alright, go ahead, give me some talking there, buddy.
How much do you need?
Oh, okay, I gotta put you down a little bit. Just because I jacked up the volume earlier today for Spider. Now you should be good.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah, you're good now. You're good now. Well, I would say how was your day, but I know a bit how your day was.
Just taking care of the wife and doing a little bit of yard work.
That'd be the life of a husband.
Like, yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
It's like I know every girlfriend I had and everything like that, every relationship I'd say, there was times where each other would have to take care of each other. But like the one person I've had to take care of more than anybody I've noticed in my life is like my mom. Good Lord. That right there almost counts for like 10 girlfriends.
Oh, brother, man. I know that feeling all too well.
Oh, if y'all hear me like something rattling in my mouth, that's a Ricola. It's much needed. But let's go ahead and get day 11 started, shall we?
Let's do it.
I am an idiot too because I went and grabbed a taco real quick before we started, and not a good taste to mix a taco with the taste of a Ricola. Oh my god.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
I've tried some crazy stuff. Even I wouldn't touch that.
like ugh. Like I would spit it out, but A, these things cost an arm and a leg, and 2, it'll help soothe my throat, but I should have not add something with scorpion pepper hot sauce on it and then follow it up with a Ricola. That is the grossest taste I've ever had in my life. God.
What the hell, man?
I'm not known to be the brightest, so I mean, there it is. I'll go ahead and take the first one. We got Tama Asuka on the left, Magashira 15 West, 4 and 6, versus Sadano Fuji, Magashira 12 West on the right at 6 and 4. The head-to-head is 4-4, so we don't really know who's going to win, but we shall see. But yeah, back to my idiocracy. Yeah. At least I made you laugh. Just think if I had like a diet root beer on top of this with it or something like that. Oh my god.
And you live in the life of a party, ain't you?
Oh, dude. If it ain't like my taste buds trying to die, it's the ghost that's haunting my house right now. From the damn random cord wrapped around my neck to me having a random nosebleed. Like, I don't know what's going on tonight.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like, what the hell, man?
I honestly felt like somebody, like, okay, you know how, like, it is. Like, there'll be a cable hanging from your headphone. You won't think nothing of it. Well, mine was hanging around I like to flip it behind my shoulder. All of a sudden, I felt something around my neck, and I was like, what is that feeling? Because I felt like I was wearing a turtleneck. and then I grab my neck, and it's the damn cord, and it's completely wrapped around my neck, all the way around my head. And I was like, how does that happen? And then Boomer's just sitting there looking at me like, dude, I didn't do it.
Wow.
And then like 10 minutes later, my nose starts bleeding. I guess whatever demon I got haunting me doesn't want me to stream sumo right now.
I like it.
Well, screw you, demon. I'm doing it anyway.
Hey,
Honestly, if it wasn't for that Goedo match, I probably wouldn't have the energy for this.
yeah, I was sitting back watching it. It's like, dude, what the hell?
That actually legit brought energy back into me. Honestly, I thought it was going to be like, oh, Hakuho's just going to do what he does. And then come to find out, I was wrong. And it lit up the whole arena. You could even feel it on the damn screen. Like, good gosh.
Yeah.
And by the way, did I slay? Yeah, did I slay? Oh my god, I can't talk. Did I say slap a da butt for real? Because I don't doubt it,
Oh,
but
yeah, you probably said it.
Tama Asuka, Sadano Fuji, Sadano Fuji's the one waiting to get down. Tama Asuka, fist already down. Kind of a lackadaisical Tachi-Ai, not that great, but a lot of neck thrusts. Oh, now Tama Asuka's got the belt grip. That's what he wants. That's what he needs, honestly. Can he capitalize? He can't. So far, he should have already capitalized at this point. Sadano Fuji is really making him work for it. Tama Asuka in a bad spot. And oh, no, well, I was going to say looked like it, but no, he's got more fight in him. But it ends the same way it would have ended anyway, with a Sadano Fuji win. Sadano Fuji now 7-4, and Tama Asuka 4-7. A lot better way to start things off than I expected.
Oh yeah, that was a hell of a match.
No, it's not that I don't like Hakuho. Don't get me wrong. It's just Hakuho matches are normally boring because Hakuho just wins.
Yeah, this is about that. Oh yeah, this is about the time where I think where Hakuho was either winning or getting a Junior show, but he was just straight up dominant.
If I remember correct, this was like around the time when he was just literally, it was his U show, just boom, 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 boom. If he was there, it was his U show.
Yeah. Right, what do we got here?
Should have 10 Kaiho and Wakano Sato.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing. Up next, we have Tenkaiho Magashira 12 East at 5-5, taking on Wakano Sato Magashira 15 East at 2-8. Head-to-head, 1-0 in favor of Tenkaiho.
Also, I would like to thank you for coming on, as you don't know how much of a relief that is on my voice.
Yeah, I was earlier, and I could tell your voice is starting to go out, and that in itself told me, it's like, nope, he needs me. I need to get to work.
Like, my voice was good earlier today, but I talked my head off from like 12 o'clock till about 4. And that was my stupidity for doing that shit. Plus, I even went in Discord and chatted with some people that came in for that. And that was about an hour and 20 minutes. So I definitely did it to myself. Now I see why Leo takes a break for like 4.5 hours. So that way he saves his voice. Not just take a nap, but damn. I can't lie too. I hate these things. These little, what are they called again? Ricola or some shit? Yeah.
Yeah, like a throat lozenge.
Yeah, they don't have a good taste. They just taste like literal leaves, like tree leaves. They're supposed to have like peppermint, but man.
Probably better than some that I've got tucked away. I've got some. I got some from NyQuil.
Oh God, that's even worse. Talk about having no flavor, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. At one point, I think whenever my voice started going out, I needed something to try to fix that. So I grabbed those, and yeah, right out of the gate, I regretted it. But eventually, it got to the point where I just didn't care.
Like, I can already feel it working, but at the same time, I'm like, do I want this in my mouth? Do not clip that. I swear to fucking God, if I get freaking out of context clipped from that shit, that'd be so stupid.
Oh, boy.
I'm just gonna shut the hell up. I did that to myself. Y'all ain't that mean, are y'all? Y'all love me, don't you, chat?
I've been known to clip people in some of their funniest moments, but that one right there is like, no, I'm gonna let that one go.
Yeah, you asshole. You got so quiet and just let me dig myself a hole.
Hey, come by up. Maybe this will be distracting. Alright, let's see what we got.
That should have been a Mata, should it not?
Oh. For a moment, it looked like it. I'm not sure.
Like, it felt like one person was way ready and the other person was just like, wait, we started? See, now this is what I was missing, though. Is without having somebody to banter with and to keep me laughing and just, like, keep me going, it keeps me more refreshed. Now I feel better. I like all that stuff. But I've noticed when you're by yourself, it can be a little bit more daunting.
Yeah.
On the left, we got Takekaze, 6-4. I'm not really going to... Well, his rank's Magashira 11 East. At this point, I've said it so many times, I almost feel like I'm going to have it burned in my skull. We got Magashira 13 West. Hamasho on the right. He is 8-2. Last day he got his Kachikoshi. Now, in this... Well, this is a surprise. In the head-to-head, this early in the day, it's a 4-14 in favor of Hamasho. Normally, we do not see that.
No, not this early. So, yeah. So apparently they've had a lot of pre-history before making it up here.
Oh yeah. Speaking of bad taste, you want to know something that was like pretty shit yesterday? Is I ate my sister. I should have known that it was going to be bad tasting because she just gave it to us for free. So I was like, I need a midnight snack. I'll heat this stuff up. It's like sweet potato with like red onion, radish, and some other stuff. It was just like a healthy, quote-unquote, snack. And I literally tried hot sauce. I tried stuff from the like duck sauce, and I tried sweet and sour sauce. I tried every sauce I had, and I couldn't make this stuff taste not like ass. It was horrible. I didn't know sweet potatoes could taste so bad, dude. Like, whatever they did to them things should be a war crime.
Yeah, when they're done right, sweet potatoes can be really good, but other than that, from what you told me, what the hell is she doing feeding you rabbit food at midnight anyway?
Dude, I really, honestly, I've had rabbit food before, and it tasted worse than that. That's how bad that shit was. And, like, it said it was, like, made with Himalayan pink salt and Korean black pepper or something like that it was called. And all this other shit. And I was like, this stuff sounds like it's banging. I'm going to try it. And I was very sorely mistaken.
Yeah.
I even let the dog, like, attempt to eat it. He sniffed it and was like, what is this shit you're trying to feed me, dude?
Wow.
When a dog who eats his own shit won't eat it, you don't want it.
No. You know there's something wrong with it. I would compare it to hospital food, but the last hospital that I was in, the food was actually pretty good.
I was about to say, dude, the last hospital where I got food, I actually got a pretty bitchin' chicken sandwich compared to that. Like, that was pretty good compared to that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yes.
I remember being a young kid and getting in trouble for underage drinking one time. And we were in the drunk tank, and they fed us a ham sandwich that looked like it was from Chernobyl, and that thing tasted better than that.
Wow.
Little fun fact, don't drink until you're 21, kids.
Yes.
Fun, and too, I wasn't even drinking that night. Like, I swear, hand to God, I was just the driver that just brought my friends down to the river to go hang out with some girls and stuff, and I'm the one that gets in trouble.
That's usually how it goes.
Goomba is up. I probably peaked the mic there. I'm sorry if I did. I got Takekaze not wanting to go down. It's kind of like on the previous day's bout. Hamasho, he's ready. Takekaze kind of being... Oh, good start. Hamasho, oh, he got turned to the side, but he recovered. Got turned to the side again, but recovered again. Takekaze trying to go for those slaps, trying to go for those pushes. He is tiring out, it looks like. Hamasho's not tiring out. Hamasho's just Oh, Hamasho, you almost had it, dude. Hamasho gets slapped down. Takekaze gets the win. Takekaze 7-4. Hamasho 9 and... No, shit. Jeff, come on. 8-3. Why I couldn't say that, I don't know. Good lord.
I think your brain broke for a minute.
It did, dude. I was looking right at the record, and I could not get it out.
Wow.
If it ain't me saying something that could be, like, clipped out of context, it's me... like, literally just looking at I could be looking at the word the and not realizing it's the.
I would say brain go burr, but that sounded more like a factory reset.
Pretty much. Oh my god, right when I did that, I spit water all over my keyboard. It came off my mustache and just went flying forward. Shit, I gotta clean that up.
Up next at Magashira 14 West, we have Jokoryu 6-4. Taking on Magashira 9 West, Kotoyuki at 4-6. Head to head, it's dead even at 2. So this one's potentially anybody's match.
Oh, ooh, damn. I put that trash can up to my face so I could spit out the Ricola. Oh, I need to throw that out. There ain't even nothing in there. But just tissue paper and, like, where I blow my nose or whatever, and, like, some candy wrappers, because my fat ass was sitting here, like, eating Zero bars, which I don't want to even get started how good Zero bars are. Oh my god. I've discovered...
I haven't had a...
what was that?
I haven't had a Zero bar in years.
Dude, I've only just discovered them within the last 5 years, and they are the best freaking thing I've ever had in my life. Like, I always thought they were some, like, Klondike bar type thing because of the packaging. No, they're just white fudge Snickers. I was like, oh my god, this stuff is great.
Yeah, I know the. Where's it at? Yeah, I know the thing that I discovered recently because I was talking about. Yeah, because I was talking to my brother. You know the movie Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift?
Yes.
The one character in there, his name's Han. You know the little snack that he's eating?
I think I remember, yeah.
My brother actually showed me the exact thing that he was eating. And yesterday, when I went on a grocery run, I actually found them and bought them.
Damn. You were probably like, oh, this is a must get right into the grocery cart.
Oh, yeah. I actually picked up 2 bags, and I've been eating one of them today.
I know tomorrow I gotta get me some snacks. Oh man, I do got snacks. But I don't want everybody to hear me eating chips. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
That, and I think my mom's currently pigging out on my chips because I went out to grab some water and I could have swore like half of the bag was gone already. And I'm just like, no, don't eat my chips.
Oh,
Nobody in this house gives a shit about my stuff. I swear. Jeff's got some pickled jalapenos. Let's eat all of them.
nope.
Got some salt.
Pickled jalapeno?
Yeah.
You said pickled jalapeno? Yeah, no, I won't touch it.
I normally eat pickled habanero.
I definitely can't touch that.
I just pick them out the thing, eat them like candy, because that's what my grandma used to feed us. She'd get them in her garden and she'd pickle them herself. And when I was her baby, she'd just feed it to us. My sister can't do it, but I love them.
Kumbaya up. Let's see what we got. Okay, Joe you lower rank. Will he go down first? Yes, he will. That's touchy. Another quick match.
That looked like he knocked his own breath out of himself.
Honestly, yeah, it does.
That could be a concussion. Yeah, he could have got concussed. Because that man ain't moving.
Yeah, let me go back to that.
As soon as he hit, it was like lights off.
Yeah, man. Seeing that right there. You want to know the last time I saw a hit like that?
I could have sworn we had not long ago we had one live.
I know. I think at this point in time, I think the last big knockout. I think at that point was Alcohol 2012.
Could have been. Oh yeah, look, he can't even walk.
Yeah, no. What is this, day 11?
His bell is rung.
Yeah, let me load this up real quick.
We got going on now Magashira 9 East, Gagamaru at 5-5. And on the right-hand side, Magashira 16 West, Tamawashi at 5-5. It is 1-6 in the head-to-head in favor of Tamawashi. Go ahead and call that real quick while you're looking up what you're looking up. And while that is said real quick, I'm going to go try to steal my damn chips back away from my mother. Because I'm not going to want them gone after these matches.
東方ガガ丸東前頭9枚目グルジアトビリス出身木瀬部屋西方玉鷲西前頭16枚目
Not a good head-to-head
モ
for
ンゴ
him.
ルウランバートル出身片尾波部屋行司は木村幸之助であります。
Just leaked his head. I believe he did because I went to the Grand
この
Sumo
取り
app
組みは美味しい水の
and I looked at the matches like 2 or 3 times.
の東海から
And
現象があ
when
り
he
ま
went
す
for the Tachi, it looked like he went in with his head down and caught him in the chest.
Good thing I went and grabbed those chips when I did. My God. I'm left with 1/8 of a bag. I shit you not.
Oh damn.
Well,
Yeah, I went back and looked at that match, man, and yeah, just like I was telling chat, from what I saw when Otoyuki.
I hope you cut out there, bud. You good? You cut out. Oh, they should be going down now. Gagamaru. Tamawashi. I'll fix the Alistair connection here right after. Tamawashi goes straight up. There he goes. He's going. Gagamaru's fighting with a ferocity. Oh, but he got turned to the side. That's the death knell every time. Get turned to the side, you're not gonna survive. And you can quote me on that. Alright, gonna hang up and call you right back. Now let's see if we can hear you. It ain't even giving a green thing around your name or nothing. Like, here, let's try this. I'm gonna end the call. I end the call. We'll start fresh. Now let's see if it's, yep, there's a green circle.
Yep, there you are. What the hell happened?
Who knows? I'm gonna blame it on Spectrum.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I'm not sure because I don't think. Yeah, because from the way it looked like my laptop went completely black.
Oh, it might have been on your end then. I just always blame my internet service provider because they're the easiest thing to blame.
Probably my piece of shit setup. And I even missed a damn good match too. What the hell?
I honestly don't remember any of the matches that we've seen minus the one with the concussion. That's how bad it is. I don't know why, but tonight I can't retain information for nothing, dude.
Yeah. But no, speaking of the concussions, like I was telling chat before, my shit went south. I went back to the app to look at what was going on, and it looked like he went in with his head down and caught him square in the chest.
Oh yeah, that's a concussion then.
Yeah, definitely. To be honest with you, he's lucky He's lucky it's only a concussion. If he'd have hit any harder and his head would have snapped forward, that would have potentially been a broken neck.
Because I had a hit like that when I was, go figure, when I was playing baseball. And I was the hind catcher. And a dude was, a kid that was way bigger than me was coming just barreling down third base. And I was like, oh shit, my life is flashing before my eyes. And I happened to catch the ball. I was going to drop the ball just so that way I didn't have to get hit. Well, instead, my dumbass caught the ball and then went to tag him. And this kid was, I shit you not, like 100 pounds bigger than me. He was 3 grades above our level. Like, I don't know why he was playing with us. And he got me, and just my arm went straight up in the air, and I was, boop. Don't remember nothing. Just remember what I've been told. Like, for example, he was 14 years old. We were 10.
Yeah, no, that's a different age group.
That dude had facial hair. Like the bench warmers type thing. Like, he had facial hair, dude. Where that guy is like, hey, I'm 14. When really he's like a 35-year-old Dominican guy or something or whatever it was. Or a Venezuelan guy, I think it was. That I gotta watch that movie again. That movie, it was funny back in the day. I don't know if it is anymore. Is this yours or mine, by the way? I forgot.
You can have it.
Okay, we got at the throat. Don't remember who's who. Fujiazuma, I believe that was. Yep, Fujiazuma gets the W. Sorry, was caught a little off guard on that one. We got Fujiazuma now at 3-8. Ever since you got Kachikoshi, he seems to be doing something now. Go figure. Why try now, though? We got next, though. Time to put that match in the chat.
Wow, this is really fun.
I kind of wish I would have clipped that concussion hit just because of the fact that I'm going to be a little sick and sadistic, or however that word's pronounced. Sadistic, yeah. That would have got views. Like when I clipped that knockout for Leo and it got him 68,000 views from the clip.
Yeah. All right, here we go. See, up next, we have Magashira 14 East, Masunoyama at 5-5. Taking on Magashira 7 West, Toyonoshima at 5-5. They're head-to-head. As soon as something happens, I will let you know.
I was about to say, I don't think they have a head-to-head. Like, I didn't know where you were going with first.
Yeah, when it comes to the head-to-head, I can't tell you because they haven't done anything.
Like, sometimes, I'll admit, you can get me pretty good because I'm a gullible person. But on that one, you legitimately had me thinking, like, okay, well, what is the head-to-head? Oh, there is none. Okay. Oh, shit! Ow! Damn it! I'll be back. I'm okay. I'll be back. Fuck, that hurt. My candle broke in half, dude.
Oh, hell.
Like, what the fuck? That hot wax went all over my pants. Dude, that was hot.
You all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good now. I took those pants off and got my shorts on, but god, dog. Something really is trying to kill me tonight.
It seems like it.
I just picked it up and went to go relight it because the wick went out, and then just boom, it like exploded into my hands.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm definitely, like, marking this down as, like, a weird fucking night.
Oh, yeah.
This is mine too, ain't it? Or was this yours? I can't remember now at this point.
No, this one's mine.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody pointing to the left, so not quite ready yet.
Hopefully everything goes good, minus any demons randomly trying to assert themselves upon me. My blasphemous butt. Strike me a little bit with some holy water over the shoulders. Honestly, that was probably my fault too.
Yeah. Now forget holy waters. Just throw salt. You'll be okay.
True. At least the one good thing was my dog came up to me and was like, "Are you good?" And I had to just look at him like,
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, I'm good, but you get out of the way. It was just the fact that it was so damn hot, just out of nowhere. Just, God. Like, that's something, too. I didn't mean to make it loud on the mic, but it was probably pretty loud.
It was up there. It had me wondering for a bit. But hey, here's something to think about. Doom by up. All right, nice touchy eye. Try to push it back toward the edge, but not quite working. Doing a bit of a do-si-do. Round and down. That's it.
You know what that
they
reminds
should be,
me of?
Man, they shouldn't be dancing like that. It's not a Friday night.
That reminds me of a Mitake Yumi match. Of just the way that just Musunoyama fell down. It reminded me fully of Mitake Yumi.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like he does good and then he makes one move and just goes up on one leg and then drops.
You're a bit slow tonight. Shit, you missed it. I've had several times where something's been trying to kill me. Had my cord wrapped around my neck randomly. My nose started bleeding out of nowhere, and then now a candle just blew up in my hand as I'm at my computer screen. Like, I have a haunt happening. With speaking of demons, we've got Eran, not the demon. Magashira 7 East, 3-7. Versus on the right-hand side, Tokshoryu, the Eggman Demon, at 4-6. Magashira 10 East, 1-0 in favor of Eran, or Eran. I shouldn't have said it as Eran because that'd be incorrect. But I've said it in the past before, so I won't say it again. But Eran. Cancer, it stopped his career. He lived though. He beat that cancer.
This match right here, Eran, he needs to pick up a window for the Maki Koshi.
Honestly, I don't want to click it to spoil it for me, but I think this is his last Basha. I think.
It is. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I think.
Fuck, it is. Curiosity got me. This is when he found out he had cancer. No wonder why the dude's doing so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, Max. It's Aaron. Okay, I got it. I got you.
So yeah, honestly, I know how that feels to have to a lesser extent. We just had a spirit monk with us for a while. Dude, the house that I'm living in, I could swear that it's haunted by my family.
Legit, like my my Bubba, my Ukrainian grandmother, lived in a house that was 160 years old, and there was a little girl who we swore we'd play with who wore a pink dress. Come to find out, there wasn't actually a girl in a pink dress. A girl in a pink dress died there in the 20s, and
Wow.
like the 20s or 30s, and we were seeing that that little girl come up to the door, and I swore I played with a little girl in a pink dress when I was little. My sister, my cousins, everybody, they all had seen her, and just come to find out one day, she ain't real. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I can believe that.
Like, she literally died on their sidewalk and bled out there, and I was
Wow.
like, oh god. That freaked me out. When I learned that stuff, I did not go back to that house for like 2 months. My Bubba was so upset. She was like, come on, I feed you. Come on, baby, feed you. And I was like, Bubba, no. I'm scared of that house right now.
Yeah. Man, I could share some of the stories that I got, but I think I'll save them for another time.
Goomba pointed to the left. So we got some times at Pooh's. Toke showed you kind of playing with his tassels. I do know after this matchup, I do need to do a little bit more cleaning up of that wax, though. I need to definitely do that. I just realized I got it a little bit more on my stuff than I thought I did. Like, now my phone looks like I dropped it in a vat of wax. That's gonna be great to clean up.
Oh yeah. No, I was about to say if it got on the floor, just wait for it to harden and then take a chisel to it, pick it up in one move.
True. It would suck for the carpet, but I mean, shit happens.
Yeah.
Oh, Toke showed you Goombay up. Toke showed you kind of looking reserved. Don't really know what we're going to get here. Aaron, ready to go. Toke showed you kind of slapped him. But Toke showed you. Oh, he just slammed. I kind of feel bad for saying that he just slammed a man down that had cancer. But I guess Aaron didn't know at this time, maybe, or something. But I don't know. Seeing him lose kind of makes me feel bad to say that he lost. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
Like, why couldn't we have started with, like, July of 2023? I mean, not 2023. Shit, I just said the wrong date. 2013. Oh my god, dude. Alrighty, I'll let you do your spiel. I'm gonna do some cleaning up real quick.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Somebody wearing a sock. Alright, there we go. Up next, Magashira 13 East, Endo 7-3. Taking on Kyoku Tenho, Magashira 6 West, also 7-3. And I love how they do this to me. The moment they do something, I will let you know, because they do not have a head-to-head. This is a very important match, because whoever wins gets the Kachikoshi. Whoever loses, well, they've still got some time, but not as much.
東方遠藤東前頭13枚目石川県ホース郡
Oh, wait, scratch that. They
穴
don't
水
have
町
head-to-head.
出身
Duh.
追手風部屋
My dumbass just said that a moment ago.
西方玉天鵬西前頭6枚目モンゴル奈良井派出身友綱部屋行司は木村圭之助であります。
Oh, interesting.
この取り組みには味一筋お茶漬け海苔の長谷園並びに酒茶漬けの長谷園から減少があります。
I had to put Boomer to bed too. Poor boy
That's
wanted
alright,
to
man.
go to bed. That's why he kept on coming up to me. I wondered why. I was like, why are you coming up to me like this? And he's literally like a big baby. If you don't put him physically in the bed, he doesn't want to go in.
Wow.
A big 130-pound baby.
Wow, dog weighs about as much as I do.
Good Lord. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, I still got about 20 pounds on him, but that's about it.
Damn, it'd be a bitch you trying to walk him then. I thought it was bad on me trying to have him pull me everywhere. Good Lord. He'd look at you and be like, this guy's gonna walk me? Okay.
Now forget that. Forget that. I'm putting a saddle on his back. We going for a ride.
I think you legit could ride him, because my niece and nephews and stuff, they've all rode him. My one nephew, he was like 125 pounds. He got on him when he was like 8 months old, and he literally rode him. So, and my brother-in-law, he's about 160, and he could ride his Hank. Hank is Boomer's brother, and they could ride Hank. So I bet you could. I'm 198 pounds, though. I can't do that to my poor dog. I'd probably kill him. I'd be too fat, even though I'm back under 200 pounds. I was so happy when I was at almost down to my goal weight of 180. And then I ended up gaining all the shit back during the freaking holidays, dude. Oh, Goombay up. Endo Kyoku Tenho.
Yep. Here we go. Hands down. Endo going low. Wow.
Won't lie, that was
happened.
a pretty nice throw.
Yes, it was. That was almost like Wajima-like.
And I think Endo knew it, because Endo was a bit smug after doing it, like...
Yeah.
Like, y'all see what I just did? And of course, the crowd goes crazy for him. But next, we got one of the two men that absolutely kill my tongue trying to pronounce. Kitataiki on the left at 4-6 versus Shotenru at Maegashira 10 West 4-6. The head-to-head is 4-5 in favor of Shotenru, which is good for my speech that I don't have to say the other way around. So let's see who gets the W here. Both men are at 4-6, so it's anybody's game.
Yeah. Add to the fact that their head-to-head is almost even.
Even though tonight's been weird, it's been fun.
Yeah. I did look into the head-to-head for this match thing a moment ago, and here's a little bit of trivia. I'm not going to say who wins. You'll have to find that out on your own. But this match right here is the very last time these two ever meet.
Damn. You got me curious, so I'm gonna look myself. Okay, wouldn't have thought that. I wonder. I'm gonna go. I have to dig through the rabbit hole. I gotta see. When did these guys retire? Let's see here. Well, Shotenro, he got a Kabu. He's Nishikijima. So, when does it say that he retired, though?
He went in.
Oh,
he
in
went in tight.
2018.
Yeah.
So he stayed in a lot longer. Well, actually, both men stayed in for a lot. That's weird, ain't it? Both men retired
Yeah.
at the same time, but yet this is the last time they fight. That's awkward as shit. Like, they both relatively stay in good positions, relatively, and they don't meet each other again. I'm glad you said that, because that was interesting as shit. We got the little Goji in the pink get-up, kimono, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember what the exact word for it was. I know it's not a kimono, though, so y'all don't have to kill me for that, but you can take my apologies for calling it a kimono.
Oh, that reminds me too. Just seeing the Shimpon down at ringside, that made me think if I'd had the costume for it last year, then last Halloween, I was gonna go trick or treat with my little girl dressed up and I was gonna be dressed up as a Shimpon.
Dude, legit. My not my neighbor, but like 6 neighbors up from me, her little corgi was dressed up like a Shimpon, and she didn't know that that's what that was. I had to tell her, you got a sumo corgi, that's cool. She was like, what? And then I showed her a picture, and she was like, oh, I thought this was just a Japanese shirt. I was like, nah, lady, this is a full Japanese Shinto religious thing you got him in.
Not just that. That outfit right there is worn by some very important people.
She said she ordered it on Amazon. I was like, go figure. Amazon will sell anything.
I can believe it.
I won't lie though, that dog looked cute as all get out though. He had the hat, he had everything, dude.
Wow.
I wish I still had the picture. It was on my old Pixel that I had. If I would have just saved some of this stuff, I had some great pictures on there from that Halloween. Especially when we scared a kid just because he thought I was a dummy, I guess. And I was sitting on the porch drinking wine, handing out candy to kids. And all I did was go, hey kid, are you allergic to anything? And all of a sudden he just screams in my face and starts crying and runs away. And I was like, oh God, what did I do? And his mom was laughing and was like, oh, he thought you were a mannequin. I was like, ma'am, I don't have enough money to afford a mannequin that looks like me.
That's great.
I was like, I wouldn't be passing out dum-dums if I had that money, okay? You'd be getting full-ass king-size candy bars.
That's actually what I did one year.
Goodbye is up. Kita Taiki Shotenro, the 2 men that never fight again but somehow still fight on for another 5 years. Scratching your head on that one. Oh, decent Tachi-Ai. Tachi-Ai that looked kind of like the Kotayuki head knot. But I got lost on who was who, and Kita Taiki was the one that dominated. He gets the W. He is 5-6. Shotenro is now 4-7.
With that match right there, that ends their series at a dead even 5.
2, I think this is the NHK break. Because I see the Shimpon getting up. Yeah, I heard the advertiser just come over the intercom. Not that I have a thing for it. So I'm going to pause it at that just to give everybody a second so that way I can acknowledge everybody real quick. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. This is the halfway point. This is the point in the video where you should go ahead, go grab yourself something to eat, go grab yourself a snack, go to the bathroom, do whatever it is you want to do. But we would like to thank you for coming out tonight and enjoying yourself. We have half of the night left to go, and then we will be calling it at that. So thank you for coming out, and we will continue the video. Alrighty, we're good. I just wanted to do a little appreciation thingy-majigger, however you want to call it.
Hey, not a problem, man. Hey, everybody that has come out tonight, we do appreciate them being here.
I mean, if we had nobody here, that'd be really shit. Like, to put it plainly, that would suck.
Oh, not really. Even if there was nobody here, that viewer count would still say 1 because, well, I'm sitting in the chat.
Oh, well, yeah, true. Technically, I would have 1 viewer. I always thought that, too, the streamer, the broadcaster, counted as a viewer. Is that not the case?
I believe it might be the case.
Because I know one time I was streaming and I had nobody for 4 hours. But then I looked and on my phone it said I had 1 person, but yet I couldn't see anybody but broadcaster. So I didn't know.
Yeah. Alright, let me look at the rest of the night and see how things are looking.
I wonder if this picture is from a manga.
座布団や物は投げないでください。座布団や物を投げて怪我をされた方がいますので、絶対に投げないようお願いいたします。
I don't think so because I don't recognize it.
If it was, it'd have been something from like the 80s or something.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh my god, those chips are good. I'm gonna pig out on that later.
Oh, hey,
oh
hey,
god,
the
you scared me.
back.
Jesus, God. Sorry, hang on 1 second. What? I'm not gonna pig out on the chips.
Oh, crap, here we go. Starting off the second half of the night. Here we go, starting off the second half of the night with a Fusen show.
Let's see, who was I believe that was, yep, Yoshikaze is the man that's out. Didn't look like anything happened to him in the previous day.
Yep, so Toyo Hibiki is getting the Fusen victory.
You would think that because they did that they would have went a little longer with the break, but they took a really short break.
Yeah, honestly, something like that, yeah, I would have done the Fusen and then do the break.
Or yeah, that like they do whenever you got the Yokozuna out for that day, so the Ozeki still gets to go last.
Yeah. Alright, well. Okay, well, since they wouldn't let me have that last match, I guess I'll just take this one.
You can do that by all means, good sir.
All right, here we go. First actual match of the second half. They have Magashira 5 East, Toki Tenku at 4 and 6, taking on Magashira 1 West, Ikioi 2 and 8. Head-to-head is even at 2, so potentially anybody's match. Don't know. We'll see here in a few moments.
You want to know what's kind of funny? Is my mom just came in a minute ago to scold me on eating the chips when they're my chips. She said don't eat all the rest of those chips, and I just thought of that. I was like, wait a minute, I bought the chips. Why is she telling me not to eat all the damn chips? Like, damn, I'm not allowed to have any of my own stuff. Good lord. Bunch of thieving old people in this house, dude.
Something else too. Inadvertently, she just told on herself.
Because I pointed at the mic. I was like, live. And her face, whenever I told her it was live, it looked like a ghost just came across her face. Her face turned pale. It's like, yeah, you just said like you were being a little bit of a chub on live air right there. And it's better than my dad coming in one day, but like yelling loud as hell, like, "Come on, drive me to the store so I can get cigarettes." Everybody heard it. And I was like, well, guys, I guess I got to let you go so I can go do that.
Doing waypoint to the left, so not quite ready yet.
両地たまり赤べさした高田川元秋ノ島同じく白べさした高島元工房山であります。
Hold up. Okay, we're still pointing to the left, so Ikio getting in those few extra stretches while trying to figure out what song he wants to sing tonight.
I'd let that man sing about damn near anything to me.
You know, now that I think about it, Ikioi versus Kunio, who wins in a singing contest?
Oh, yeah, you can't do that to me. I don't. I can't answer that. I don't know. Oh, that's legit the hardest question anybody has asked me.
There we go. Goodbye up. Nice touchy out. Wait. Ooh, that was close. And quick push out.
It even messed you up.
Yeah, there for a moment, I seen him going down. I was like, okay, he's about to touch. Then he stood up and was like, nope, we're still going. I was like, okay.
I wish I had a recording for like live, so that way when you normally wouldn't hear the Nokachi part, like I could just press the button on my stream deck and then it would be like Nokachi Oshidashi or whatever, you know, but I don't. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But now we got Shohozan, or Shohozan. I said it probably wrong the first time, I think. Magashira 1 East on the left, 5-5 record, versus Magashira 5 West on the right-hand side. Amanishiki Uncle Sumo 7-3. The head-to-head is 4-2 in favor of Shohozan. So we'll see if Shohozan, who is a bit of a workout nut, a weightlifting man, powerlifting type guy, see how he can do. I don't know if he did it during his active days, but I know after he quit, he opened up a gym that, well, Yu Takayama kind of similarly. Yu Takayama tried to be a trainer, that didn't work out, but the dude's in movies now, so something's worked out.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, we got to watch that movie one day, because that movie, I screened it, it looked good. 11 Rebels.
Yeah, we gotta have that for movie night.
Two banners, one with a penguin. Kind of ironic that we get a penguin. It's kind of cute too. Just the way you said that too. I want the penguin.
Yeah, you can keep whatever else is there. I just want the penguin.
並びにアウトドアブランドのチャムスから懸賞があります。
Oh, well, somebody's cheering for Amanishiki. And there he goes again. It's like somebody yelling at Taylor Swift, "Notice me!" I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not Ikioi. Amanishiki does not want you. He definitely has a much prettier wife than you, sir. You are probably an ugly old man. That's like one thing you'll notice that they didn't really do that too much in like the early 2000s. But like at some point, I don't know what point it started happening, people would just be like, you know what, I'm just going to scream out the guy I like. Or at least you just wouldn't pick it up on the screen, like on the audio that much. But especially nowadays, like say Enho comes up, you've got like 19 people all screaming out, Enho, just yelling their asses off.
Yeah, wonder how many of them are girls actually doing it.
Honestly, I bet you most of them are dudes just because the girls are a little bit more reserved and shy to do it. So you've got the dudes all like, oh, there's my man. Whenever the girls are like waving the towels, they're the ones you see on the camera looking cute and everything and stuff. And then you got the drunk salaryman just screaming out, that's my guy.
Yeah, worded like this, you got the cute girlfriend and the drunk boyfriend.
Be like that old man back there.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn, his glasses are thick too, boy. You know he ain't seeing shit anytime soon if he takes them things off. Oh, I am so mean. Okay, they're getting ready. The Goombay, though, is going to go up. It looks like it. Amanishki not going down just yet. Amanishki goes down first. Good Tachiai straight to the net. Amanishki fighting it off. Ooh, Shohozan Bout went off the Tawara with the slide. But he's going to... Oh, okay.
Oh.
Amanishki took kind of a rough fall of it. But Shohozan looking back like, I don't think so. And it looked like there was a little bit of some scratches under the eye. So maybe Amanishki scratched him.
There's also a Mono-E.
Yeah, Amanishki was doing the head thing where they're like, hey, check for hair pull. So yeah. I think that's what they're doing. Oh, there's our least favorite Goji too. At least my least favorite.
It's Grandpa.
Grandpa put you to sleep, ass Konosuke. At least that's what he was for most of his days until he got to become Shonosuke. Oh well, that was quick. So
let's see what we got. Ansoku perhaps. Let's see.
It didn't look like to me like.
行事軍配は網錦に上がりましたが、確認のために上がりまして、松鳳山の左足が先に飛び出しており、行事軍配通り網錦の勝ちと決定しました。
行事軍配通り、Aminishiki wins.
Yep, I heard the same thing.
I was honestly thinking we were going to hear something about a Hansoku, but we did not get.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You got Big Dan coming up.
Yeah, I had to look a couple of times just to find out where I was at.
Kind of weird seeing these two at the same record. It sounded like the Yobi just called him Take asshole. Like I could have swore he said Take asshole.
Alright, up next, Yashura 2 West, Aoyama 4-6, taking on Takayasu 4-6 at Komusugi 1 West. The head-to-head between these two in 6 matches. Aoyama has the advantage at 4-2. I can imagine if the Obi says that, Takayasu just looks to meet you in the parking lot.
Like, dude, you just wait. We go to the same dressing room. We're gonna have words.
Yeah, just because they can't show emotion in the ring doesn't mean they don't let it out in the back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I know. I can't remember who it was, but there was one incident where they had like something had happened. Somebody didn't show respect or something, and they like got into a scuffle in the back. But this was a long time ago. I can't remember who it was exactly.
Sumo, and you have to show respect. That's one of the biggest things about it.
Hell, that's one of the biggest things about Takayasu. Everybody had, like, almost every single person has immense respect for him in the locker room.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I don't know if there's anybody that, like, legit don't like him or nothing. People give Abi shit for Henka and him, but, like, honestly, Abi's cool with him. I've seen pictures and like videos of them like chilling together and stuff. So like nobody, I don't think, has bad will against him or nothing like that.
I think the Abi and Takayasu match. I think at about the same time, I think Abi went for the Henka. I think Takayasu actually got hurt in that match.
Yeah, he hit his head on his forearm, and it bent his neck back and looked like it concussed him. And that's why a lot of people call him the bag of dicks or whatever. Like, I think that's stupid. But, oh well. People are gonna be people.
Yeah, I know for the case of Abi, that's just like a genuine accident. The dude just wanted to win the match if he thought that was the best way to do it. He didn't intend on him to get hurt.
And it wasn't even a real Henka, to be honest. It was like a half meetup.
Push off.
And it was just a push off, and they were about to go back at it, but instead Takayasu fell straight to the ground.
Yeah. All right, everybody up. Nice touch, yeah. No. Don't let it get behind you. How many times do we have to say this?
Did you hear somebody in the crowd scream out Mayuda randomly?
I believe so. What was that about?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what does that mean? I've never heard that.
Yeah, but before we get to this next match, if you want to get on the subject about shitty people, look up Ryuden.
Yeah. I would bring up there's another one that's possibly even worse, but it's only accusations, and supposedly it's been hearsay. But yeah, there's one that's definitely worse, but I won't get into that.
Yeah, I've got another one for you. Shibata Yama.
What happened with him? You talking about former Onokuni? Because he's Shibata Yama Oyakata.
But yeah. Onokuni, yep, that's
Well, what happened to him?
Give me a moment. Okay, no, it's that. I don't want that. Or do I want that? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, Tochi Ozan on the left, Oki no Umi on the right, 4 and 6 for Oki no Umi. Tochi Ozan 5 and 5 with a 4-4 record, with Tochi Ozan having one less technically because of a Fusen.
Okay, got it. I wanted to look it up to make sure I had it right, but I'm reading this directly from Wikipedia because I remembered some of it. But I wanted to give the full story. In March 2016, Shibata and wrestler Kamano Kuni were ordered by the Tokyo District Court to pay 32.4 million yen in compensation to a former wrestler who the court ruled had faced daily abuse since joining in 2008 and had to undergo 4 surgeries for a detached retina, eventually losing sight in the eye in 2013.
Good Lord. What the hell? Like, I don't even know where to start with that. Like, what do you do to deserve that?
Not just that. What it does not say here is while the guy was out, Shibata pushed that guy's retirement papers through.
Okay, I barely heard the end of that because you went out a little bit.
Oh shit. Okay, how do I sound now?
Yeah, now you're good. You're good.
While the guy was out because of those injuries, Shibata pushed that guy's retirement papers through.
Oh, that's a fuckhead move. And that guy tries to act like so chippy and stuff while he's selling those snacks.
Yeah, no. Once you know the history,
I can't look at him the same no more.
Yeah. There was another similar community that I was a part of before I joined up with you. They actually had a nickname for him that it was actually started as an accident, but it stuck. Like, I call him Shitbat because of that.
So that's where that came from.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's kind of funny that he's around still. He's only around still then because of how close he is to Hakaku. Because those two are notoriously good friends.
Well, in all honesty, yeah, that's the only reason why Shibata is still around is because of Hakaku.
Like, god dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I know over at Leo's, I mean, throughout the night, you've probably noticed it. You'll see me, like, talk to people in chat and interact. But if it's ever a night when Shibata is there, I will just straight up stop watching.
I don't blame you. They do have him on there a good bit on Abima.
Yeah.
Damn.
I could be honest with you. I like watching on Friday and Saturday because of Waka no Hana.
I can respect that. We got the Goji all dripped out, finally ready to go. Both men. One of them that I don't care for, Okinoumi, just because I never really liked his style or nothing. Versus Tochi Ozan. I don't have nothing against Tochi Ozan. He's alright. Okinoumi down first. Good Tachiai by Tochi Ozan. Okinoumi got him though. Almost right from the rip. Tochi Ozan had the grip on the belt, but there was no chance. Okinoumi 5 and 6. Tochi Ozan 5 and 6. Yorikiri win. You know what's funny, now that you say that, Alistair, about Shibata? I wonder if that's why they cut his part out of the Sumo Legends video for Chiyono Fuji, because him and Chiyono Fuji had like a few matches that meant something, and they just really straight up skipped it.
I believe it is. All right, who we got? 437, gotcha. All right, up next we have Ozeki 2 East, Koto Shogiku at 6-4. Taking on Magashira 3 West, Chiyotayu at 3-7. Head to head, staggering, tied at 1.
You know what's kind of messed up is the next match. Just having a 1-9 versus Kakyu. That's just not even fair.
Dude.
And they're gonna have so much build up, and the fact that they did it all for, like, somebody had a real hard on against Takada Fuji to do that to the man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already faced both Yokozuna, I think, too. He's had it rough.
Oh, yeah.
I like how he says, Chiyotairyu. No problem, welcome back. Well, I guess that kind of answers it. A question that people were wondering along for a while was on Chiyotaryu's arm if he had like residual like marks from like taping or whatever, but it looks to be a birthmark because 12 years later he still has that, or 12 years early he still has that mark, so it must not have been from tape there. It must have just been a birthmark.
Possibly.
You want to talk about somebody who looks different nowadays too? He does. He's got tattoos, a goatee, a ponytail. Like, he looks...
Wait, who's that?
Chiyotairyu.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, dude, he's got arm tats and shit. Like, he's got a goatee. He's, like, completely different looking.
Yeah, let me bring this guy up. I want to see if I can get pictures of him.
Like, there was a Chris Sumo... I know I don't like Chris Sumo, but there's a video of him interviewing him or something, I think, and he had tattoos on his arm and everything.
Well, I would go watch it, but there's a slight problem to that.
I'm banned from him,
And
so I can't watch his videos.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I would watch it, but it's Chris Sumo, so no.
It's funny, you know how like Leo gets all those questions like, how'd you start watching sumo? Mine's gonna be, why don't you like Chris Sumo?
Watch him and then you tell me.
I'll be like, well, I'll tell you the whole spiel, but it's mainly because he's a little bitch and can't handle himself. And he gets called out and then tries to whine about it.
Yeah.
Tried to make me feel like I was being a shamer or what. Oh, Goombai's up. For fuck Chris Sumo. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, nice touch here. Good push back. Ooh.
The belly bump.
That was a fight.
That's like getting hit with a medicine ball at like 50 miles an hour. Just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. I don't know about the 50 mile per hour part, but I've been hit with a medicine ball. That's not a good feeling.
Oh, you know those like really bouncy ones that are at like therapy places where you're supposed to sit on them for old people to stretch them out and stuff?
I actually use one myself.
Oh, shit. Well, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about then. Is when we were kids, we had one of those big balls, and they convinced me to jump from the top of the Dodge Ram that my buddy's dad had onto it, and I did. And when I did, I hit so hard, I knocked the wind completely out of my chest, and then I went flying over the top of their mailbox, and then I landed straight on top of their trash cans and smashed them down like little aluminum cans. That's how hard I hit.
Wow.
And they were like, dude, that was wicked. And I was like, I can't breathe. We got Takada Fuji on the left, Kakadu on the right. 7-3 for Kakadu, 1-9 for Takada Fuji. It's pretty sad right there that they're throwing him against this man, but it's what they did. How long till Hakuho? Honestly,
Let's see. I got you. Haku hosts the last match of the night.
so probably about 15 minutes, maybe. Or I can check on the. Hang on, let me check real quick. I can look on the
Let's
damn
see.
video.
Let's see. It's this one. It's what, 3? It's 3 matches out. So yeah, I'd say maybe about.
We got about
10, 15 minutes.
17 minutes before Hakuho. At least that's what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe about 10 minutes.
Well, damn, that means we have a lot of preamble to go through. Like, good God, dude.
Well, let's see. We got. Well, we got. No. Yeah, well. We got a couple of. Yeah, we got a couple of Ozeki and a couple of Yokozuna. So yeah. Pack a lunch. You're gonna be here for a while.
I was telling Chat about that one night, me and you were doing it, and it kind of threw us both off. Just so it was like, okay, they're going. Nope, they're not going. Oh, they're going. Nope, they're not going. And it was like 9 times before they finally went.
Yeah. Once you get up in the Ozeki rank, they're notorious for that. I think, in fact, my 8th grade science teacher had a funny phrase for that. Here we go. Here we don't go.
Takada Fuji kind of acting like that Simpsons meme where the little Ralph is on the bus going, I'm in danger.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
I can't stop thinking about him. I need to make him in that meme now. Just to put, I'm in danger. If somebody made that, I would love you forever. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. Having Takada Fuji instead of Chief Wiggum's son there.
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna have to make it, damn it. I'm gonna have to. Because now I'm not gonna be happy until I see it. Oh gosh. Everybody's gonna be like, why'd you make this? I'm gonna be like, you'd had to have been there. Kakadu about to be down though. Oh damn! Kakadu with a good Tachi-Ai. That sound was a real good pop. Takada Fuji not letting him do anything though. Takada Fuji's defense is on point right now, but Kakadu's got the hand on the belt. That's all she wrote. Oh, well, yep, that's all she wrote. That was... People talk about ASMR and sounds they love. You know what sound I love? The way that sounded at the Tachi-Ai. That big old pop. That's the type of Tachi-Ai you want.
Yeah, I looked away literally for a second. Once I heard that pop, I almost gave myself whiplash.
Like, that is the prototypical sound that gets you, when you're watching sumo and you hear that, you know you're watching good sumo. Even if it's a dude who's 1-9, like, well, in this case, 1-10 now. He did not fight like he was 1-9 at the moment.
Yeah.
Damn, that literally, like, brightened me up.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the Yobi in the ring doing a little bit of house cleaning.
Yeah, they got time to kill. They're like, go ahead, sweep up. The poor Goji kept on tripping over his Goombay, the war fan strings, the tassels. He was trying to get himself situated, and it looked like he was about to trip over him.
If he's taking the war fan strings and trying to tie himself up, dude, this is not the time and the place for that.
Zooming in on Kisano Sato.
This one should be interesting.
Honestly, I think Kisano Sato is probably going to just steamroll him.
Possibly. Let's see. All right, up next, we have Ozeki 1 East, Kisano Sato 8-2, taking on Magashira 4 West, Kaisei at 6-4. The head-to-head between these two, a perfect 2-0 for Kisano Sato.
Now, I don't mean to spoil anything, but I don't think I'll just say it once the match is over. I don't want to be a dick because I looked up their head-to-head, and oh my god, I'll just type it to you. I'll just type it so I can say it to somebody.
Yeah, here, let me look it up real quick. Wow.
Poor, all I can say is poor you know who.
I just looked at it myself and I've got a word for that.
Maybe I should put Kaisei in the meme that says, I'm in danger.
I was gonna say, man, I've heard of Kryptonite, but good lord, come on, man.
It's kind of funny too that Kaisei was a Sekiwake.
Yeah.
That's why I tell people that I think this is gonna piss some people off real bad, but and I will probably lose to some viewers if I say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think Wakataka Kage is super overrated because just because he made Sekiwake and was on an Ozeki run, like there's been plenty of people like that, but with the way people tout him, that he is like the second coming of Chiyono Fuji and all this stuff, like he is not, dude. He's not. You just really like the guy. I get it. I like Kiribayama. I like Kirishima, I about did named him. But I know he's not the same guy anymore. I'm not going to try to front. Like, yeah, before he had that... Yeah, we already got one chatter. Yeah, Wakataka Kage. I'm talking about him. That's just my personal opinion. Alistair doesn't necessarily hold or share any opinions that I have.
Right now, my favorite opinion is a fact. Goombay is up.
You ass.
All right, now it's Tachiai trying to go for that little push. Almost got behind him. All right, flat and out.
See, that's the thing. I like Wakataka Kage's brother better because he doesn't. Wakamoto Haru. Because I think he's good, but I think people have him properly ranked. But even though when people look at Wakataka Kage, they act like he's the best brother. Honestly, he's not. It's Haruma. I mean, not Haruma. Damn, I was looking at Haruma Fuji. The guy who's the best one out of the bunch is Wakamoto Haru. Like, that's a hot take too for some people for some reason, but hey, I said it.
Yeah, if I had to pick my favorite Waka brother, I'd have to go with Waka Takamoto.
We are going to get some hella hate on comments on YouTube when this is posted. I hope you know that.
Yeah. The reason why I like him was the fact that he actually stepped back just so he could give his brothers a chance.
Yeah, he did do a lot for his brothers. Oh, quickly, we have on the left, we have Goeido, Sekiwake 1 West, 7-3, versus Haruma Fuji, my man. I'll say it every time, don't care at this point. Yokozuna 1 West at 8-2. The matchup is currently 7-17 in favor of Haruma Fuji. But Goeido was 20 wins behind Hakuho yesterday, and Goeido won that, so who knows what could happen. Okay, now, as you were saying, Alistair?
Yeah, no, the thing that I was saying about Waka Takamoto was that he actually stepped back a bit just to give his brothers a chance in the World of Sumo.
At the same time, though, a little bit, it's not necessarily too much that he stepped back like, I'm going to hold back my talent. Like, that's not what Alistair means. Like, I don't want people thinking like that.
What I mean by holding back is the fact that he could have went into sumo first, but he held back and let his brothers go first.
Well, too, he also could have retired at this point.
Yeah,
and he still is wanting to be there for everybody. He's still one of their Tsukibitos. I can't remember which one it is.
Okay, see the story being told that the eldest Waka brother worked his second job to support his younger bros, and that was why he never developed as a young rickshaw. That right there.
I could believe that. That sounds like it's something that's definitely true.
Yeah. It's also before that he also got tickled by Abi, didn't he?
I'll be right back. Somebody came in my door and wanted me for something. I don't know for what, so I'll be right back.
All right. See, but got tickled by Abi. It was one of the Waka brothers. That's actually, if I remember correctly, I believe it was one plus Abi is the reason why Rickshi are no longer allowed to have personal Twitter accounts. I'll look that up right now to see who that was.
That was stupid. That was literally just to tell me about something they heard on the news. It's like, dude, I don't care about that political shit. I really don't.
Okay, no. Yeah, okay. Brother, was it with Abi? It was Wakamoto Haru.
Yes. Oh, I burped and sounded like I was growling. My bad. We got the goodbye pointed to the other direction.
I'd like to take one of this. Said it when you guys were talking about Wakamoto Haru. Leo told that. Yeah. I wonder if that's the reason why Leo has the tickle redeem.
Like, I really wish that there was something else that was for $1 million. I mean, not $1 million. A million things on there. Because I kind of want to see him piss his pants live. Because I think that'd be funny to clip. But at the same time, I don't know why I have such, like, weird pull to my points to where I don't want to spend $1 million of them to see that happen. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does.
Because I think it'd be hilarious to see him pee himself. Because Hammer already claimed it. If I claim it too, that's 6 minutes of straight tickling. he would definitely piss his pants if he's as ticklish as he said he was.
Oh, it's Wakamoto and Avi were just very close friends with the feelings around. Yeah, they did at a very that bad time in the JSC, punished everyone. Yeah, that's the story that's behind it. Right, Wakataka Kage, his name is fun to say. Isn't it your niece that calls him Wakatiki Taki?
Well, she used to. Now she quit doing it. Now she learned how to do it correctly. So, and whenever I brought it up, she's like, excuse me, it's Wakataka Kage. And I was like, you took the fun out of it. Whatever.
Yeah, sure. It's not fun anymore.
She's like, that's what happens when you tease me. But we got the Goombay up, talk about getting teased. We ain't getting teased no more. We got Goedo down. Hanamo Fuji with a big old slap. Hanamo Fuji, but Goedo fighting. Goedo's fighting. They're slapping. Yep, a couple more. Hanamo Fuji grabs the belt though. But now both men got the belt. But Hanamo Fuji's got the more advantageous grip. And there we go. Oh, Goedo. Yep, Goedo is out. That's why I like Hanamo Fuji. The man puts up a fight, son.
Yeah, at a couple points of that match, it looked like he was going to go for a throw.
He came for blood, as they would say, whenever Takakesha would be like, he came for violence, whenever he'd come up with his slaps.
Yeah, he woke up and chose violence.
Yeah, Hanamo Fuji woke up and chose violence. Although it's kind of fucked up because Hanamo Fuji got kicked out for violence, so I guess that's a little bit messed up, but...
Yeah, he actually did wake up and choose violence.
To be fair, too, like, I'm a defender, go figure, like, because I'm a Hanamo Fuji fan, but the guy he did supposedly do stuff to, he himself was a real bad dickhead and beat up some people that didn't deserve it, too, so...
Okay, so the people Hanamo Fuji did that to, yeah, they deserved it.
Hanamo Fuji hit Takano Iwa over the head with a beer bottle for not listening to Hakuho when he was giving him advice. Because Takano Iwa was just on his phone playing games and shit. So he was disrespectful.
No.
Well, Takano Iwa beat up an actual barmaid and beat the shit out of him. So how's that for payback?
Big time. Here we go, the Musubi no Ichiban. We have Hakuho, 9-1. Taking on Sekiwake 1 East, Miyogiru at 5-5. Head-to-head for the final match of the night is 8-1 in favor of Hakuho.
It's kind of funny that for the last match of the night, we got the most viewers we've had all night.
That's usually how it goes.
For each of the days that I've looked on here, for Aki 10 that we just got done with, and as soon as I said that, somebody left. But we've always peaked on the last two matches.
Yeah, when you get higher up in the ranks, that's when the people start coming in because they want to see the big money matches.
Even if we're watching the older stuff and doing 2 a night, people will stop watching after, like, let's say they'll start, like, at Kakuryu, and then they'll stop watching until Kakuryu comes back up, and then they'll vice versa, whatever. Wash, rinse, repeat.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys, there's other people there. They're not as good, but there are people there. I will say this quality of sumo, though, is better than what we're getting nowadays. That's just a fact, I think.
Yeah, honestly, I'm willing to back up that fact.
Did you hear that, too? Is he saying just yes, yes, Tasamiku?
It sounded like it.
Yeah, he totally was. He did it 3 times in a row. Why? Like, I'm going to go back 1 second just to hear that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, dude, you're done for the night. You've had too much to drink.
I think he just found something he wanted to say and was like, dude, this is going to hit. I'm telling you. The white women over 30 crowd is going to find this hilarious. That's like I got somebody laughing earlier real hard about when I was playing Age of Empires, because I was talking like I was the French woman, and then after that they were talking about burning a woman at a stake, and I was like, well, she probably had her period, because you know back then you'll get burned at the stake for pretty much anything. And then I just made Spider laugh hard as hell from it. I was like, damn, I didn't even think it was that funny, but hey, if I'm funny, I'm funny then.
Yeah.
You'd have just had to have been there, I think. It wasn't as funny after retelling it at all. It actually sounded kind of creepy. Oh, damn, I've been notified that I've streamed for over 6.5 hours today.
Hooray.
I don't know why it wanted to tell me that, but that's cool.
Thank you for this public service announcement, Twitch. Now back to the sumo.
Exactly, they sent that to my phone just to let me know, like, awesome job streaming 6.5 hours today. Like, I'm not even done yet. What are you talking about? I'm almost done, but...
Yeah, almost. You're not going to get rid of us. You're not going to get rid of us yet. We still got a match to call.
We got a match to call. Got a outro to do for YouTube. Got to say goodbye to everybody on Twitch. Like, we got some stuff still to do.
Yeah. All you want, Twitch. You're not getting rid of us yet.
And now the Haku. Nope.
Not yet.
Oh, I didn't look at the feet. That was on me. No shit. Like, right when I said, and Hakuho's coming up, we got a new viewer come back in. And then when I said, nope, he's not up, boom, viewer left. There's like one person literally like, come on, if I keep coming back in, he's going to be ready to go. I swear.
Yeah, that's the final match of the night. Yeah, he'll be ready in about 20 minutes.
I mean, honestly, I don't condone him breaking a beer bottle over the top of his head for not listening to somebody, but at the same time, he probably tried to smack him and didn't realize he had a bottle in his hand.
Yeah. Oh, to the viewer that left, quick, come back, kumbaya up.
Yeah, you better hurry up, you'll miss it.
Nice touchy, Hakuho. Trying to get behind him, doesn't work. Reaching for the belt, so I guess being blocked too. Trying to fight him off. That's double in your hooks in. And, oh, not today.
That looked good.
Very nice throw from Hakuho.
I think he knew it too, because you could see that face. Yeah, he knew he did a good throw. And with that, we are done with day 11. I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek at 12, and that'll be probably the last thing we do, just so that way you guys have a bit of intrigue for what is going to happen tomorrow. I'll let y'all see the bow twirler real quick before I do so.
Yes. If I remember correctly, I will have to look it up, but I believe this Rikshi is Satono Fuji.
Yes, they call him Satan because of his Satano or whatever.
Yeah.